So this is Venice's last chance. Venice, for the last time, has declared their independence. This time they called France in, which means that they have I think, a bigger shot than they've ever had before of defeating Spain and becoming independent. And this pretty much is going to decide the game. At the end of the day, this is what this is going to decide, because if Spain retains the personal union over Venice, I'm giving the victory to Spain. I think it's pretty obvious. I think it's pretty obvious to you guys as well. I can't give the victory to China. Though China has the most independent, or the most development, the most development, the most military, maybe the biggest navy, they've lost consecutive wars over and over again. And technically, if you add the development of both Spain and Venice together, it destroys China. And in all categories, if you add the developments, their militaries together, their navies together, it would destroy China. I don't know. I might have made an argument for them if they didn't lose so many wars in the last century, but they have. They've lost so many wars and they've lost so much power that I don't think, and they haven't really even colonized. It's England's colonizing this stuff. So I've got to give it to them. Anyways, this is the biggest chance. So if Spain wins this and they retain the independence, or they retain the personal union, Spain's going to win the game. So this is the last effort that anybody might have. So this is what they're looking like. They've got France on their side. The problem is that Poland, Russia is the big issue, and they're going to be doing some damage to Venice. So is there anybody else? So the other independent colonies are also involved. Luckily for Spanish Colombia and California, well, California is going to be kind of screwed. This is going to be a tough one. I don't know if it's going to happen. They are already at a positive war score technically. They're at 5 war score at the moment. So we'll see what happens. There are a few more other wars going on for some reason. Oh, the Inca and the Brazilians. So they're distracted with each other. We've got Polynesia, America, I should say, versus Portugal. There's a few Portuguese wars which are nothing. That's pretty much nothing. So it's all about this last effort to take away power from the Spanish. This is it. And I think one of the biggest issues is going to be California. I mean, there's already a 37 stack in Californian territory. I don't know if this is the capital of California. It is. They're about to grab the capital of California, Chinook, and that is going to really bring down the war score. I'm surprised they were able to even get up this high. They've have almost a ticking war score. I'm not really sure why. I don't really even know why. Wait a second. Who else is involved? Is there a separate war going on? Austria. There is a separate war going on. Ooh, when did that occur? When did that occur? I'm very confused right now. The Zulu? Oh, wait, here. Byzantium, Denmark. Oh, because Poland decided to... That's a problem. So really, it's only Russia that can get over here. It is really only Russia, because Poland's distracted by fighting the Austrians, the Danish, and the Byzantium Empire. Byzantine Empire. I know I always say that wrong, and I apologize. And how much is France contributing? So France is about to push back Russia right now. Oh, never mind. They got some reinforcements in. Russia's going to push back France. This is pretty huge. This is pretty huge. We have to kind of keep an eye on if they continue to get... Ooh, the first Mexican war. Or at least Mexican war in a while. Mayans going after Mexico. Yep, so they're starting to lose war score. Their war score is starting to slip. Oh, man, this was pretty much the best effort they have ever done so far for Venice to get their independence. Poland is at war with, several nations that their hands are completely tied, I'd say. Russia has sent over everything they can. So if they are able to push back the Russians, they're going to be okay. Really, Russia's the only one that's keeping the Europeans alive, the Spanish alliance alive, because Spain is done. Spain is super unconsolidated. I mean, they need to consolidate, and they'd probably be doing better. Spanish Colombia decided to land some troops in Iberia. Spain needs to consolidate their troops, gather together, and, fight this force. But I don't think that is going to happen, it looks like. We have France with, I think about a 50 stack, it looks. Somewhere around a 50 stack. Spain trying to uncolonize, or unoccupy this. I'm sorry, Venice is trying to unoccupy. Oh, no, Spain is just sitting here with the 10 stack, just chilling. So I guess both Spain and Venice had lost a huge chunk. They've probably lost several battles against each other. And all these other wars are starting to break out everywhere else. That's the funny part. So Poland might really... I mean, it doesn't really matter because Russia was luckily able to rush over here. Well, luckily for Russia and Spain, Russia was able to rush over before the collapse of Poland, because I think Poland is going to begin to collapse in on itself. This is a hard alliance to face. The problem is, though, they might not lose that much unless they're a separate piece, because It's actually a war for... Oh, it's a war for Greece. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, it's a war for Greece. Oh, so that's going to really be a game changer, I think. Because that's going to be a landslide victory for Byzantium, Austria, and Denmark. America is under occupation, so Spanish Colombia will be fine. We know that for sure. Wait a second, didn't they join? No, okay. Haiti is defending Mexico, but they're not really. Smart move from the Mayans to do. It's too bad that they had to collapse like so last minute. That is the Mayans. I mean, they didn't really collapse, but too bad they kind of started to stall in a certain... I guess you could say they kind of stalled out. Venice is back at 6 war score. It's going back and forth. I'm not exactly sure how long this war has been going on. Now they're at 9 war score. Ooh. That is interesting. If they're able to separate piece Russia, then that'd be huge. Another big deal is that Spain has lost mostly everything in North Africa. Because Songhai has been kicking butt in terms of North Africa. So they need to give Songhai whatever they want so that they don't even need to worry about that location. France has 49 ships here. Venice as well. So Venice and France together are dominating the oceans, dominating the seas. Spain's fleet is probably somewhere out there, but those blockades really, really help. I think it's just going to be a little bit too much. I think the Russians might be a little bit too much. Here's another 78 stack. I'm not sure if they're going for the battleground. Are they going back home or what? Hey, where'd that 78 stack go? Oh, are they here? I don't know if they're leaving. If Russia leaves, then Spain is screwed. They're at 12 war score. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh. 12 war score now. That is, this is interesting. Again, you need around 15 to 25, somewhere around that range. Spanish Colombia is fine. America is going to keep that war score low, though. Because if I'm pretty sure that is going to be the difference maker. You know, Venice might end up getting like 30 war score. But if California gets dominated by America, I don't think they can all peace out for their independence. Because they all declared the war together. I think that's how it works. I'm pretty sure that is. 16 war score now. Oh my goodness. That is crazy. Another thing is that, well, let's see here. Right now, Spain needs Poland to get out of the war against Byzantium, Austria, and Denmark. That's another big deal. I mean, Poland's pretty much down to like no military. Here's the 79 stack that Russia has. Venice isn't really even trying to... What is Venice doing? Is Venice lost like that many military units? I mean, they're all scattered all over the place for some reason. A lot of the Venetians are over here for some reason. Oh, that's Persia, but the Venetians are like in Assyrian territory. Don't really know why. And yeah, Songhai's been giving up all this stuff back to Venice. 16. Is that going to be... I don't know if it's going to get any higher than 16, though. 17. Never mind. I don't know then. I don't really know. Spain, America, England. Siam helps. The numbers, you know, that all contributes. The numbers that Siam is contributing is a kind of a big deal. But America's still kicking butt over here. And I don't think there's any possible way that the Mayans... I mean, the Venetians... If the Mayans supported the independence of California, then maybe. If it was California and the Mayans versus America, then maybe. Yeah, there's still kind of a 42 stack doing whatever they want, holding control over the Californian capital. This war against Greece will probably peace out soon because Byzantium kind of has what they want, right? Looks like they want what they have what they want. They don't want... Oh, they probably want this because that was a former core. It is 1809. Did not expect this exciting of a war to occur, so I'm pretty sure we're going to have another video after this, just so you guys know. You know, Austria might take some provinces here too. Didn't think about that. Austria could definitely grab some provinces. A few at least. But we'll see if they decide to do that or not. I think this is an issue. I mean, if they... Oh, man, what's the war score at now? 21. This is it. It's funny because if you rooted... You know, if you chose anybody but Spain, you've got to be pretty much like rooting for Venice here. That would be a very extreme turn of events. last second getting your independence after being like under this personal union for hundreds and hundreds of years. I don't know. It is going to be close. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if California can just be forced to stay under Spain and then everybody else gets their independence, which obviously still ruins Spain, you know. Still essentially is a ruiner for Spain. I don't think that's how it works. I don't think that's how it works, but we'll see, I guess. Ethiopia, you know anything? Is there anything else that's going on? No, I think everyone's just watching this last war. They've got enough to get their independence, I believe. And because Venice is the leader, though, I think that might be the key reason why they could win this. Because Venice is leading the charge, that might be the reason. Poland is under like kind of self-destruct mode. Wait a second. They got it. Boom. Oh my gosh. Last second, they just got it. Holy crap. So did California still get their independence too? Or what? They did. They did, even though they got their butt kicked. They did. That is one incredible story right there. What a story. Venice, in the second to last video pretty much, just grabbed their independence. Wow. I'm in shock. I don't even know what to say. That is an incredible story. I love that. That might be one of the best endings we've ever had in an EU4 battle. So, bam. I can't give the win to Spain, I don't think, anymore. I'm going to have to double check on the development. I don't know what I'm going to do, actually. I really don't know what I'm going to do now. I have no idea, to be honest. We'll see. I mean, geez. Oh, also, what's going on here? There's a peace deal between these two, and the Inca grabbed... No, Brazil grabbed a bunch of provinces. Wow. Inca lost a lot. Boom. Colombia has formed. What does California become? Just California? Yeah. So I didn't realize that... Yeah, I should have realized that. Spanish Colombia was just going to turn into Colombia. That seems like a kind of an obvious choice. We'll see if anything else big breaks out. French Louisiana is going to try to get their independence. We'll see how much Poland loses and how much Greece loses together. Polynesia and Portugal have always been going to war with each other for quite a long time. I cannot believe that happened. That was the one thing, because I remember initially, I think the first war Venice declared, first time they declared their independence, it was just Venice and France. Then the second time, it was Venice, and then they had, I think, whoever else was involved, that they were like outside forces that were helping them out. But they weren't in Europe, and that was the issue. It was still Spain versus Poland and Russia. And I was like, all they needed was France. All they needed was France. And now they have it. They grabbed their independence. And technically, I don't know. I don't know who should win this. I shouldn't be checking. I'm not going to check on this just yet. I don't know how we're going to really do this, though. I think... Geez. I don't know. We're going to have to figure this out. We are going to have an interesting, I guess, next few videos. I think what we'll do... I might do a vote. I think that's what we will do. I think that we're going to do a vote. And, well, we'd have to wait until the very end of the campaign, though. That's the only thing. Yeah. So, this is what I think we're going to do. This is going to be an interesting thing, because I don't think I've ever done this before so far. I'm going to go to the other end of the campaign. We will see, the results of everything else. I don't think there's going to be any other two big wars. Mayans versus French Louisiana now. Mayans been doing that the entire time, just waiting for colonies to declare their independence and then go and kick their butt, which is kind of messed up. But anyways, so the Mayans did take over all of Mexico, and they're going to take over all of French Louisiana. Here's a bunch of Spanish territory. So yeah, I think what I'll do is I will go to 21, wherever it ends, and we will look at the development. We will look at everything, and I think there will be a straw poll in the description of that video, and then we will choose. I'll let you guys choose. I'm not gonna. I'm probably only gonna put like I don't know exactly how many up, like 3 to 5 nations, anywhere between there. I'll probably put 3 to 5. Have you guys do the vote. I will probably start the next series and give it some time so people can vote, and then eventually maybe for like a crack day, I'll upload the winners. I'll do like a video slideshow, or I'll talk about what you guys voted for and stuff like that. Something like that. It's gonna be kind of interesting. We can see how that works. Oh, Byzantium pieced out. And Greece has been destroyed. Poland lost a lot from all different sides, and they're dealing with revolutionaries, very big revolutionaries. Austria grabbed provinces. Denmark grabbed a whole bunch. Wow, that completely changed the atmosphere of what Poland was looking like. And there's still several videos left. I'm sorry, several years left. There could still be a lot more. Mayans are obviously going to gain a lot of power. I can say it right. Come on, Drew, you can do it. Portugal, I think, is going to get... Well, Portugal's already been kicked out of Iberia, so they'll probably be destroyed from any other sort of... kind of the southern Pacific Islands. But yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. So next video, I'm going to probably just appear back at 1821. We'll go over the categories, and then we will do the vote. And the next day, we'll start the next series. And when the videos... I think when enough time's gone by for the straw poll, I'll probably upload the results of the winners on a crack day or whenever that might be. Boom, Indonesia just pieced out. That wasn't very long. Yeah, bam. Okay, so they just pieced out with Portugal. Indonesia looks pretty good, actually. They are looking pretty good. There you go. And yes, so anyways, I think I'm going to stop it a little bit early as long as there is still no big war. California going after the Celts with Venice and the Venetian Australia. That's another thing, Venetian Australia. And we'll have to see exactly what alliances formed, because this is a whole new nation that just formed, pretty much. So the alliance might be interesting. Boom, yeah, with China. Venice and China are now allied. And Spain, I mean, it's kind of unfortunate that it happened so late in the game, because it really turns the entire world, on its head. That the whole alliances are going to break down, because now there's a super powerful nation that just grabbed its independence. Venice could become allied to France and Russia, or France and Denmark, and it could have really split Europe apart. Geez, I don't know. I don't know. And I don't even know if the Mayans are at war with France now. I don't know. I mean, if there's a really big war that breaks out, then I'll come back to it, but I don't think there will be. But wow. Anyways, guys, I'm going to stop a little bit early. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.